11 starters back for the Comets. Talking with Coach Marquardt about that today. Said, do you play up the fact that you want your team to get revenge? He said, I don't know, it might scare him if I remind him too much. And look at that, 10 seconds into the game. Megan Sirota opens the scoring. Carthage up 1-0. And so you give up 18 goals on this field last year and lose by 10. You maybe don't want to remember too much. It might have the opposite effect rather than motivate, and this is not a good way for Skaneateles to start.
She does a nice job of coming in, going through 2 or 3 defenders and coming up with a nice shot.
So 10 seconds into the game, Carthage has the lead. Second draw control, scooped up by the Lakers. And a whistle will give it back to Skaneateles. So Skaneateles looking for the tie as that one knocked out of bounds by Carthage.
Nice pressure behind the goal from Carthage.
The Lakers at 15-4 on the season. A loss to CBA, which they avenged in the Class C2 title game last Friday. They've also lost to Niskayuna, team from a higher class, to FM, a Class A team, and to Penn. So Bridget Marquardt, a believer in playing a very difficult non-conference schedule to prepare for the postseason. She hopes her team is ready. They coughed it up on their opening possession, though, and Kat Duranda, the do-everything player, has it in her stick, and there's Sue Gallagher, a longtime head coach of the Carthage Comets, and she's built quite a powerhouse. 5 sectional titles. Well, they're looking for their 5th straight. Their first one in 2006, lost in regionals. 07, made it to the state championship game. The last 2 years, they've lost in the Final Four. Quite a 4-year run and possibly 5-year run for the Carthage girls program. Rivaling the Carthage boys program, which has produced, of course, the likes of the Powell brothers, and as of late, the Grimm brothers.
A lot of lacrosse up in Carthage.
That there is, as Kayla Kempney controls behind the cage. 96 points for Kempney coming in. Here's Duranda, who's forced away from the cage. Diane Vitkus. Her size advantage has become a big factor here late in the season as Diane learns to play with that size. Her coach says growing into her body, but that time got too much on Duranda. False start on the free position trying again. They will line up, and Duranda into the net, bouncing one home, and took a shot, looks like to the face. It's 2-0 as Duranda's got a few bruises already.
She does a nice job of getting off the hash and coming and taking a nice bouncer right over the goalkeeper.
49th goal of the season for Catherine Duranda, who will play her collegiate lacrosse at Northwestern, of all places, next year. A team that had won 5 consecutive national championships until this past Sunday, when they were beaten by Maryland, the top seed, but still may be seen as a bit of an upset when you knock off the 5-time defending champions. So Duranda will head to the Windy City next season. I tell you what, I got to go out there this season, Brooke, for a game against Carolina when they played 1 versus 2. That is quite a facility. I mean, right on Lake Michigan.
Wow.
It was a 60-degree sunny day in mid-April. Just a beautiful place and quite an atmosphere that Duranda will be a part of next year.
Lucky her.
Another free position shot, another bouncer goes, and this one for Emily Sauter gets the score, the senior. And Carthage up quickly. 3 minutes in, they're up 3-0.
Well, draw control is big, and Carthage has come up with the first and only 3 draw controls we've had.
And they're going to that bounce shot, so they may have seen something in the scouting report that they liked against Shannon Byrne. Again, a brand new goaltender, not only this season, but first time she's played it in her lacrosse career.
Skaneateles needs to do a little better job defensively so I don't have to put any Carthage players on the 8-meter.
Ball knocked down by the Lakers. Maddie Morrissey, their do-everything player, will be off to Duke after this season. Morrissey able to get the turnover and get it back for Skaneateles, which can't afford to dig too much of a hole. Only give up 6 goals the last Friday night to CBA. A very potent offensive team. They've given up 3 here in the first 3 minutes to Carthage, another team that can score with the best of them.
Carthage is doing a nice job of double teaming.
Look at 4 players as Morrissey splits them, makes it into the middle and is stripped, but a whistle right before then, and Maddie will get a free position shot for Skaneateles.
A lot of red around that 8-meter mark.
There is. You're seeing red and then some. Big save in close. Elise Richardson comes up with it. First good chance for Skaneateles.
That was a good look by Maddie, but it's easy for a goalie for when a player catches high and shoots high.
The Comets on the run. Looked like they tried to get it to Katie Ferris, and she was just buried by a couple of Lakers. Ferris, who's been a force for Carthage since her freshman season. Ball goes back to the Lakers.
Carthage is very aggressive defensively.
They are swarming to the ball. And first one to the loose ball as well. Olivia Rogie picking that one up. Getting it back for Carthage. Now battle at midfield. A little shoving going on by Skaneateles. And they'll give it to Joelle Percy. Quick passing. Sirota again scored the first goal 10 seconds in. Gives it back to Ferris. Katie Ferris, 89 goals this year. Not points, goals.
Wow.
Has put up some staggering numbers in her Carthage career. Deronda ducks inside and is stripped. Now a whistle a little bit late after the strip. Let's see what the call is.
Looks like it was a check to the head.
Carly Davis whistled for it, and she will head off the field. That whistle came a little bit late, don't you think?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. Once the Carthage player went with the motion of holding her head, that's when the call was made.
So now the Lakers will be a man down, or a girl down, so to speak. Carly very upset about that call. Just a sophomore midfielder. Get some comfort from Coach Marquardt. I think they want to reset the clock, if I overheard them right. Officials down on the field tonight. They want to reset it to 1920, and that's what we've got. So we should be ready. Three title games here today. West Genesee winning the Class A crown for the 4th straight year, 14-13. Watertown repeating as Class B champion, 14-9. And now Carthage also looking to repeat. 3 goals in the first 3 minutes and looking for more. Quick pass in the cut by Ferris and the save. Another save, point blank. Shannon Byrne, a sophomore, after getting torched in the opening minutes. Couple of big saves. Deronda, though, able to track down the loose ball. And Carthage keeps on the attack. Deronda weaving. finding a player inside, and a whistle before the shot. Looks like Katie Ferris will have a free position from near the edge of that 8-meter arc. Looking for her 90th goal of the year. Big position for Shannon Byrne, the goaltender. Ferris knocks it wide right. Not sure if Byrne got a piece, but I can't imagine Katie misses from in that close.
Nice draw and dump by Carthage.
Now the triple team comes, the ball comes loose. It's picked up. Shelby McNeely, and a whistle against the Comets this time. Emily Sauter going after the ball aggressively. So Skaneateles holds defensively. And get something on the board. Maddie Morrissey can do it all. She can clear, she can pick up ground balls, and she can score, but triple team met in the middle. Free position shot coming up. Olivia Rogie did not give ground. Morrissey inside, shot and a goal. Skaneateles on the board. Maddie Morrissey's 43rd of the year, and it's 3-1 Carthage.
Maddie does a nice job of bringing that ball up the field, bringing it inside the 8, getting fouled, and then finishing with a strong shot.
So the last 3 goals, all free positions, 2 for Carthage, and now 1 for Skaneateles. And now those 2 big saves by Shannon O'Byrne look, or Shannon Byrne, I should say, look even bigger. Kayla Kempney. Allison Steckel in the draw control circle. And Morrissey is going to get over and hoover up that ground ball. Look at her split the defense. A whistle kind of kills that fast break opportunity. They'll bring it back to the restraining line where Morrissey will restart.
Let's see if Skaneateles can bring this game within 1.
Grace Kelly, pass broken up. They're going to put the ball into Carthage's stick, so Grace Kelly losing the ball right near the G, not trying to win it back. Checked it loose, and it's picked up by the Lakers. A graceful move. Wide open on the crease. They didn't see her. Shelby McNeely had it. Boy, she had Erin Callahan all alone. I've been told that Carly Davis, the sophomore midfielder who was sent off the field a few minutes ago, is out of the game with 2 hits to the head. And thus, the reason for her tears on the sideline. I'm very upset to be sent out of the championship game 5-6 minutes in.
She had 2 yellow cards today?
That's what I was told.
Good ball movement by Skaneateles.
Even better defense to this point by the Comets. And there's Carly. And not a very happy camper. Shot and a score by Vitkus, and the Lakers back within 1. Well, that'll make Carly a little happier on the sideline. 10 minutes in. After giving up 3 in the first 3 minutes, the Lakers have righted the ship.
Nice shot opposite goalie stick, high corner.
So now 4 straight goals scored off the free position.
Different from the second game we saw today.
Diane Vitkus, 54 goals on the season. And yeah, Coach Marquardt said she has grown into her body this year and playing with a lot of confidence. Her sister Lauren was on the 2005 state championship team, now an assistant at Lemoyne College. Sister Karen plays at Wagner. And now Diane carrying on the family tradition, hoping to help the Lakers to a sectional title. Ball was lost by Shelby McNeely entering the attacking zone there, taken away by Sauter. And then a whistle against McNeely. They continue to fight for it. Well, good for the Lakers to restore some order a little bit here and slow down the Comets, who were threatening to run away with this one early.
Easy clear for Carthage.
Nice catch. Duranda lost the ball. The Comets will set up the offense.
Being very patient on the attacking end.
Nothing there, so back out to Duranda. Good job by the Lakers to close defensively. Now Sauter feeds the middle and a big save.
Nice look inside, but great save by Skaneateles.
Shannon Byrne. Well, she has picked up this goaltending thing pretty well.
Looks like she's been doing it for years.
All about attitude, says her head coach. And you give up 3 goals in the first 3 minutes of the title game and come back with some of the saves she's made. That's the other thing that makes a great goaltender, a short memory.
Yep, that's for sure. Let's see what Maddie does with the ball here.
Lakers with a chance to tie it up. Both teams showing a lot of patience offensively. More than halfway through the first half. The scoring pace has slowed considerably.
Carthage comes out pretty far to pressure the ball.
Emma Ford, the freshman, draws a whistle against Carthage. Amy Tiernan goes behind, and a restart for Ford. Ford lost it, got it back, lost it again. Comets take it away.
Very aggressive on defense, coming up with some nice checks.
Went after the freshman and got her. Ball came loose, far side of the field. Numbers for Skaneateles, 3-on-2. Feed to the middle, a little bit too far in front. Picked up, though, by the Lakers. Grace Kelly in the right spot. And Skaneateles recovers possession. Vitkus spins away. Down the middle, McNeely breaks free. The shot deflected before it got to the goal, and the keeper well out of the cage.
Nice clear. Nice.
Here come the Comets on the run.
Good transition by Carthage.
To the middle. Duranda can't handle it. A collision. And it's Grace Kelly keeping her feet. And Kelly with the clear. Well, Carthage in a big hurry when they get that ball, huh? It's almost like a sprint.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit too fast there as the pass was slightly behind Duranda. She couldn't come back for it. Very young team that Bridget Marquardt brought here last year. Skaneateles, they have grown up, got a little older, a little more experience under the belt, other than the goalie, who, as we mentioned, is brand new. They've matured very well and played their best game of the season last Friday night against CBA. And they've recovered from an early 3-0 hole. Had a couple of chances to tie and couldn't do it, but now look at 3 Lakers surrounding Olivia Rogie, rather. Kayla Kempney for Carthage.
Man up, it looks
Had
like.
Ferris, fed her in front. Katie's shot deflected out of bounds. It'll go back to the Lakers.
Wow.
They say Morrissey got to the end line first. Is it Morrissey or? No, it's 12, not 11. Taylor Kerr.
Good hustle.
Well, they have, both teams have used that entire field, haven't they?
Yeah. Midfield must be tired out there.
Yeah, I'm tired just watching them. Back and forth they go. This is Emma Ford, freshman. For a team that has gotten older, but still lots of youth there. 1, 2, 3, 6 freshmen on this Laker roster. And 5 sophomores, including the goaltender.
Looks like they plan to be back here next year.
Certainly got enough coming back. They will lose Morrissey, of course, to Duke. Allie Davis, her sister Carly, has been sent off the field.
Good defense. Oh, it looked like she was pushed over the 30-yard line.
Timeout on the field as Carthage will have the ball back with 7:11. A lucky number left here in the first half. Lakers and Comets locked up in a good one for the Class C title. Night has fallen here at SUNY Cortland. A gorgeous evening, though, for high school lacrosse. Class C title game underway. 3-2 defending champ Carthage in front. Let's go downstairs and check in with Danny Liedke.
Thanks, Mark. Here with Skaneateles Athletic Director Rick Pound. Thanks for joining us. Outside of the girls, obviously having a tremendous season. You've got some other things to be proud of this spring. Tell us about it.
Well, our boys are playing for the finals against Lafayette tomorrow. 2 golfers, Eric Edmonds and Jeff Baldetti, are going for the state quals. We have 16 student athletes representing our track and field program. And I think that's pretty much it with our females representing us for almost the 8th straight year, I believe.
Well, let's talk one other. Let's switch gears a bit. I mean, the coaches that you have in the spring sports, legendary coaches. How pleased are you with what Coach Marquardt and Coach Doctor have done?
She establishes excellence. She has these student athletes playing at a whole different level come sectional time, and that's why she's been here year in and year out.
We appreciate you taking the time. We'll get back and watch the game, send it back up to Mark. We've got more important stuff to take care of.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Danny. We mentioned Bridget, a new mom since March 14th. Daughter Grace, named after a family member. Had Jack May 20th of 2007, only missed 2 days. Came back and coached the sectional final. And had Lily after winning the state championship in 2005. So all 3 children born right around or during the lacrosse season. She said we just can't get the timing right, but she obviously very thankful that she'd been fortunate enough that all 3 kids are very healthy, and she had a whole team over for a big team dinner last night, and the players love the kids and get along with them great. Doesn't have them on the sidelines yet because, well, you know, we all know what 5-year-olds and 3-year-olds can be like. They demand mommy's attention no matter what's going on, so hasn't gotten to that stage yet, but
soon
obviously
enough.
a challenge. Yeah, 3 kids under 5 a challenge, but loving every minute so far. How about that? Duranda off the restart, charging down unchecked. Wait a minute.
Goal circle violation?
Goal circle violation, so they're going to waive that goal off. And it stays at 3-2. So Duranda, just a bullet down the field. And apparently didn't stop in time. Well, one of her teammates stepped on the line. So back to the Lakers.
Nice pickup by Carthage.
So the scoring pace screeching to a halt here the last 8 minutes. Nobody has found the net, and Carthage hasn't scored since about the 22-minute mark. So 15 and a half minutes after scoring 3 quick ones.
Now they're taking their time. Low scoring first half, that's for sure.
Yes, not like we may have anticipated. Ball knocked down in front by the Laker defense, and Skaneateles playing some terrific defense. The Lakers scoring 2 goals on their first 3 shots. Carthage has 3 times as many shots, but has only scored 1 extra goal that counted.
Skaneateles turnover.
Oh, Lakers, yeah, they're not making it easy on themselves. They're getting stops, but giving the ball right back, and sooner or later, Comets are going to put one in the net. Too much firepower not to. And one player we haven't talked a lot about yet, Katie Ferris, their leading scorer. 112 points on the season coming in. And contact behind the cage as Allison Brady gets taken down. There's Grace Kelly with a very guilty look on her face. Shooting space violation, Abby Sobolewski. Not sure she agrees with that. Leader of that defense whistled for the violation, so free position for Carthage. Early start by Caroline Stanford, who is back on the field. You could forgive her early start. She's hit in the face with the ball in game 2, back on the field starting tonight. Big save down low again. Shannon Byrne has come up huge after that opening 3 minutes. Boy, the Butterflies must have all flown out just then because she has been rock solid since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started to mention that Stanford hit in the face with a ball in game 2, broken vertebrae and nose. Played against CBA last Friday night. This is her first start. Back in the lineup tonight, number 7
She's
for
tough
Skaneateles. Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah. All 3 games tonight, all 6 goalies that we've seen have really done a tremendous job.
That goal, ball rather, get easier to pick up at night. I mean, it.
No sun reflection.
Yeah. Stands out a little bit more, perhaps. But Shannon Byrne has been more than steady since the 22-minute mark has been unscored upon. And now the Lakers another chance to tie it up.
A lot of pressure by Carthage. You don't usually see teams come out that far to play defense.
Now this one heading toward the restraining line and over the line is Skaneateles, so Carthage. Who went over?
Skaneateles.
Skaneateles, so it is Carthage ball.
Yep.
Elise Buell who crossed the line.
It's very tempting when you're right there and the ball is so
hard
close.
Not to, right?
Yeah.
Here comes Duranda on the move again. Feeds it in front and a big hit right down on the crease. Is that Ferris who went down?
Looks like another yellow card for Skaneateles. Oh, maybe not.
She did hit the stick first, and the player stick, I believe it is Ferris. Yeah, it is Katie. She'll get the free position. And a chance to break a 20-minute scoring drought for Carthage. Ferris shoots and scores. Goal number 90 of the season for Katie Ferris. A long time coming for Carthage. Snaps that 20-minute drought, and it's now 4-2.
She does a nice job of getting off the 8 with a nice shot. Opposite goalie's side. Opposite goalie's stick.
So now we've got 5 straight goals scored off the free position. The only goal that hasn't been the opening goal of the game, scored right off the draw control by Sirota, Megan, the sophomore. That was Katie Ferris's 90th tally of the season. And now Ferris scoops up the ground ball, and Carthage will get a chance to add to it.
Nice give and go.
Play. Yeah, how about that? Her and, is it Duranda? Like they instinctively know where the other's going to be. They played together forever.
That's nice to have someone to work with that knows you and you know them.
Lakers looking for another defensive stand. Get it out front. Beautiful job by Byrne to close down the back door. That ball still being battled for and won by the Comets. They got it to Sirota here on the far side. Had an open net momentarily, but Byrne got over. Under a minute to go. Hand off to Ferris, who runs over defender. That could be a charge, and it is.
Yep.
Maddie Morrissey takes the punishment and gets the ball back.
Maddie did a nice job of holding her ground, and Carthage just tried to run right through her.
Well, Maddie, not exactly someone that can take that kind of punishment either. Now Morrissey's just going to win the sprint to midfield. And a push called on Carthage. They'll bring it back. And Morrissey will have 41 seconds on the restart.
Well, she's got 4 girls around her. There's got to be 4 Skaneateles girls open.
You would think. And Morrissey tripped up as she crossed midfield that time.
Looks like maybe Grace over there by the 30. Wide open.
Looking that way, and now the other way to Shelby McNeely. McNeely on the move. Weaves inside, lost it, but drew the whistle. And it seems like almost an automatic. You take that ball inside the 8 and just charge to the net. you're going to get a whistle almost every time.
Yeah, well, you tell your defense, stop ball, and that's the only way they'll do whatever they can to stop ball, whether it's legal or not.
Takes the bounce shot wide, backed up by Skaneateles. 17 seconds left in the half. They go to Victus. She forced to back out. Grace Kelly with it. Kelly trying to dodge out top. Seconds winding down. 2-1. Has to shoot. And time runs out in the first half. So a good defensive